Hey everybody, welcome back to the HVR News channel. I appreciate you all being here. We're back again today at the Marion County Board of Education to get submit some record requests. Last time I was here, they all freaked out and ran and hid and locked doors and had one of their spies come out and try to get my name and number.
Sir, can I get your name? And our director would like to set up a meeting with you.
I'm not interested in a meeting. I don't need a meeting. I just come to document the building, not to schedule a meeting.
And your name is?
You can call me Upstanding Citizen.
Okay, and a phone number for you?
You're not getting my 867-5309. How about that?
Jenny.
Can I have your phone number? And may I ask who I'm speaking with? You want my name, but you don't want to give me your name? It's kind of rude. Maybe she needs to go to the school psychologist. I don't know. I just think they're uneducated at the Board of Education, but let's see. Oh, now you got to push a button for service. For assistance. That's new.
The door open.
Hello.
Hi.
I need to do a records request.
A records request?
Tennessee Public Records Request. Public Records Act request.
What kind of records?
I just need a form and I can put it all on the form. You should have a form here. It'd be records for this facility.
Okay, let me see.
Sure. Should be a Tennessee Public Records Act form. Get me a truffle. Look at that, y'all. I don't know if you'd be the right person for me to ask.
What is it?
I'm looking for a Tennessee Public Records Act form. For this agency, I want to submit some public records.
I don't know. I've never been asked for that.
Every state, I mean, y'all, I know y'all are a county agency, but it falls under the same thing. Mm-hmm. And maybe if you could probably get in your computer maybe and look for that form and it might pop up. I don't know how these systems work.
Yeah, we don't have that.
I've never been asked for that. I don't know what that is.
No.
Y'all should really look into getting it because it's to be compliant with the law.
Right.
And because I can do certain things through the website of Transparent Tennessee will give me certain information.
Did you look at our school website?
I didn't, and I like to do things in person and do a hard copy and get it, received in person and dated and timed and get my form back, and then y'all would have 7 days to respond. You didn't necessarily have to provide the records in 7 days, but you do have to respond to me.
Yeah.
That you are looking into it. And I forget how long the extension is before I would get the records. May I ask who you are, ma'am?
What is your name?
I don't like to give my name. It's a private citizen, but
I don't want mine blasted on the internet either.
well,
So
you're a public servant,
Yes, I am.
and it's public record, like I'm trying to seek.
Yeah.
So it's probably better and more professional just to give it, being a public-facing employee. And if you choose not to, then I will blast your name.
Well,
Everyone
you've already
here.
blasted me anyway. So
Not really. I'll put everybody's salary and everything then.
Yeah,
is what
and
I'll do. Yeah.
That is public knowledge, yes.
Yeah. I do this because I believe it's important to know exactly how much tax money is being wasted on a public servant who hates accountability and transparency and doesn't want to be known by the public that she serves. If you would just be professional and do that. So,
Yes, sir.
what did you find out?
I don't have a record.
Y'all act like I'm here for nefarious purposes, and I'm not. No, I'm not at all.
Nah, we're not worried about that. I'm sorry we couldn't help you.
But
our director will be here in the morning if you want to stop back by.
who's the director?
Dr. Mark Griffith.
So you'll give his name, okay?
Yes.
I really like to take care of it today if we can If you can
I
call
have to
him,
call
or
know what
He's
even.
actually in a meeting right now.
is he here right now? But he's in a meeting. Oh, he's away at a meeting.
He's away at a meeting.
And his name, I got it recorded.
Yes.
Okay. I guess that's all I need today, and I will be back because I should
Yes,
be
sir.
able to keep y'all in compliance with the law.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
okay.
No problem.
Are you the one that tried to get my name last time?
Yeah, I asked you because I was going to meet with you, but it's
I didn't
okay.
come here for a meeting, so that's why I was wondering why you were asking me that.
Yeah.
I was just checking
He
the
was
place
just
out.
trying to help you. That's all.
I didn't ask for any help. Okay.
All right.
Thanks for not being too helpful, but we'll get to the bottom
You're
of it.
welcome. Yes, sir.
I did not blast her name last time, but boy, I will now. Anyways, guys. I'm going to record some cars and license plates out here today, since they want to act that way, not want to be forthcoming with just their name and information. 273 BCCK. Yeah. 457 BKJF. All right. Look at that. BBZ, Lunar Miss. That concludes the visit that happened sometime shortly before Christmas in 2023. And now this upcoming revisit occurred January 11th of this year. Back again at the Marion County Board of Education for the sake of transparency and accountability from our public servants trying to get some records and some names, and we'll see how it goes. Y'all stay tuned. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Hey, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good. Is Mark here today?
No, sir, he's not.
Do you know when he'll be back?
No, sir, I don't. I don't know if he'll be in today. Ruby, where's Dr. Griffith at? Is he going to be back?
I don't. She may be on the phone or something. Is her name Ruby?
Yes.
Ruby?
No, she's not
Oh.
in there. She must not be in her desk.
Okay.
But I don't know. I know he had a. Oh, he's at a funeral. That's.
Oh,
where
I'm
he's
sorry
at.
to hear that.
He's at a funeral. I just remembered that's where he went.
Did y'all happen to find out anything about whether or not you do public records here?
I have that sheet here. Let's see.
I appreciate that. I do. It's warm in here, but it's kind of warm outside and seasonably today too.
This is it.
All right.
Now, if you want anything, when you sign it, you have to bring it back signed.
Uh-huh.
We have to. There's something about the attorney involved.
Okay.
Here's the stuff. But before we can release it to you, it would have to be the attorney would have to okay.
Who's the attorney? Do you know?
Mark Raines is our.
All right.
So just a minute. Let me go make sure
Oh, sure.
that I'm right on
Sure,
this.
sure, sure. I don't know what this jazz is about having to get it approved by an attorney. An attorney has nothing to do with public records. What I'm referring to here is there is no need for an attorney to be involved in the release of what is already public records available to the public. Attorneys may need to get involved if they do not want to release those records that are to be available to the public, but that's not what she's talking about. Nothing at all. She's on the phone. I'm not going to bother her. Yeah, guys, an attorney can't really prevent me from getting state records that are a matter of public record already. It can be denied for certain reasons, but an attorney can't take it upon himself outside of the parameters of the law to do so. So, all right.
I'm sorry, I had
No,
it
you're
wrong.
good.
Once you complete this,
Uh-huh.
you bring it back. When you bring it back, you've got to have an ID with
Yeah,
you.
I'm familiar.
And then we have 7 days to respond after
To
that.
respond, and then I think there's a certain, what do you call it, an extension if for some reason you can't fill it within the 7 days. But there's still a deadline after that. All right, we got a Cam back. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Would you care to give me your name today?
No, sir.
You care nothing about being professional and being accountable to the public that pays your salary at all? It's pretty despicable that I help to pay your wages when you want to be that unprofessional, to be honest. All right, we got a showdown here. Who can cam the longest? What's your position here? I'm asking because I need to file a formal complaint against you and your behaviors and your unprofessionalism. Could you give me your title, please? Could you answer, please? All right. We're just going to sit here and see how long this goes with Karen here. I know that's not her real name, but she sure is acting one, huh? She should be doing some work and answering the public, but you know, she's above reproach. She's a public servant. She doesn't have any duties or responsibility for accountability to the public that she serves. I appreciate you all watching and checking this out. It's just a matter of simple professionalism and accountability, but instead you get obscurantist and...
Thank you, sir. You have a great day.
Oh, I'm having a wonderful day. It would be a lot better, though, if I had some accountability from my public servant, which I will get. I try to ask politely and nicely, but you still want to stand in your beliefs that you are above reproach and accountability. Shame on you. What a shame. All right, guys. Hi, how are you today?
Good.
May I ask your name and position here?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not allowed to give that. Thank you.
You're not allowed to give the public record of your name to the public you serve?
I'm choosing not to. Thank you.
You're choosing not to?
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's a pattern here. Y'all definitely need some redress and retraining here, for sure. All right, guys. Seems like we're on to something here now. Nobody wants accountability. Again, being polite and nice. But what does it get you? Quite frankly, you don't deserve the salary that you get paid by me and the other employees, people of this community. There's no signage of anything. All right, these are all Department of Health Food Service records. I guess the health department, when they go to the school score, everything's 100. I find that really hard to believe. And this is the exceptional education department here. Hello. Yeah, friendly folks. Well, I'd say that rings true with this crew here. New Year, same hot mess, no doubt. I'm sick of obscurantists thinking that they have no duty to be held accountable when they're in a public role. It's despicable. All right, little mini conference room here. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. May I ask your name and position? I'm just a private citizen wanting accountability for my public servants that I pay the salary of. Well, y'all are all obscurantists that don't like accountability whatsoever, huh? You won't redress, retraining. Shame on you too. Despicable. Absolutely despicable. Hopefully we can get this whole crew changed out because none of you want to be accountable or transparent about the roles that you're in as a public servant. There you have it, guys. You see what kind of people you got working at the Board of Education in Marion County. Shameful. All right, everything's closed down over here. Do y'all have a code of conduct or a handbook on file that I can inspect, a readily available record of the handbook here?
I don't have anything at my desk.
Let me get out of your way here.
I don't know if there's one. Wait, do we have a public hearing of public conduct?
Not that they know about. All right. May I ask your name?
You didn't give your name.
Here's the thing, ma'am. I'm trying to be nice and polite. I'm a private citizen that is standing in my Fourth Amendment to remain private.
But I don't know that. So
You don't know that I'm a...
Well, I know you're a private citizen, but how do I know what you're doing? So
What I'm doing is, it's all for the sake of accountability and transparency from the government that I fund. And to make sure y'all are doing what's on the up and up and not trying to hide anything like that.
So you work for the government?
No, I'm a private citizen doing my civic duty to hold my government accountable because they're beholden to me because it's power to the people. And when you guys have, she's probably not supposed to use her phone in that manner while she's on the clock, a policy, if I had to guess.
And what is your job?
I don't answer those types of questions.
Well, then why are you asking me?
Because you are a public employee that is beholden and accountable to us. I don't understand why y'all have such a hard time processing that.
I didn't say we couldn't process it.
Well, nobody wants to be professional enough just to even give their name or their position. How can I rightly lodge a formal complaint on the employees that are not behaving correctly if they don't want to even give their name or position? Do you see what I'm saying? Y'all want to make me jump through hoops to try to get simple information. Is this request something new y'all got?
That's what you asked.
It is what I asked for. Last time you said, oh, we don't have these,
I didn't
but
know where it was. We had
Yeah.
asked our director where it was. So
yeah,
we found
probably
it.
should have contacted him when I was here to find out. You see what I'm saying? Y'all just wanted me out of the building. And what I'm going to ensure is that you guys do get some retraining because you definitely need it. It's shameful that y'all want to behave this way and try to obscure accountability, public records and skirt accountability. Anyways, do you happen to have a calendar of the director's, what he's going to be doing this week when he'll be in office?
I don't have.
You don't have a calendar.
Assistant has the calendar.
Is that the assistant?
Mm-hmm. She has his calendar.
All right. So at least we got somewhat of a title, the director assistant. I think I already know her name, but that's okay. I want it given the correct way. Shame on you, assistant. Do you know his calendar when he'll be back in the office?
Yes, sir, I'd be glad to set you up an appointment
Okay, when will he be back in the office? It's for a phone call
for a phone call.
or an email or a visit?
You might try early in the morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes, sir.
Might try, does that mean he will be here tomorrow?
He should be here.
All right, thank you. Finally, a little bit of help. And may I ask your name one more time before I put a complaint on you? You want it in your personnel jacket? You've been friendly every time. I don't understand hiding the name.
I just rather not.
It's constitutional things here. Fourth Amendment is a private citizen. I don't owe y'all any of that information. I can stand in my rights to be secure, my person, effects, papers, things of that nature. But you guys give up these rights, a lot of these rights, when you take on a government job. You're restricted in your rights at that point because you're now a servant. You're not one of the people in your role. But hopefully y'all can get a little education here at the Board of Education, and I'll ensure that it happens. But y'all have a good day.
You too.
We'll see you real soon. All right, guys, there you have it again. Wow. I just don't understand these fools. Sorry for my... I get a little aggravated, you know. But anyway, I sure appreciate y'all being here. Y'all remember to always be good and be good at it. You know what? I just want to say that God loves you too. And he's never forsaken me. If you don't know him through Jesus, get to know him. But anyway, y'all be good at it. Don't forget, nothing tastes better than a hillbilly pig roast. And we're going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.